Back up to a holler stop.
And the new program giving local active duty Marines and sailors a career path in the civilian world.
Covering major news across San Diego. 10 minutes of non-stop news starts now.
Some 28,000 people get out of the military in San Diego every year, and that number's growing. The question for many is, what's next? New at 6, 10 News reporter Bob Lawrence with how a relatively new program makes the question of what's next virtually obsolete.
Fire!
Teamwork and discipline. It's the hallmark for any Marine unit, whether it's artillery or infantry. And while neither skill applies in the civilian world, that ingrained discipline does.
All right, take your brakes off. We're going to start from the beginning.
Instructor Tom Fant guides Tim Farrell to do something up until now he was never trained to do. Drive a 48-foot tractor trailer.
Back up to a holler stop.
The program is called Troops to Truckers, one of 3 different programs designed to do one thing: make those getting out of the service employable.
Over 80% of the people who actually transition out of the military, having been our graduates, get jobs.
Funded by the Tuition Assistance Program, students undertake 40 hours of classroom work and 230 hours behind the wheel.
We got to make sure you know all the different trucks, about the pivot points on this truck when a parallel park.
The course for would-be drivers is much more challenging than what they'll face when they try for their commercial license.
If they can do it here, then they'll test out well down at DMV.
Troops to Truckers started back in 2006. It's relatively new, but already they've graduated 600 and they're now working in the industry. And that's the key. Troop Transition has industry partners specifically looking for soon-to-be ex-military, like Tim Farrell.
I mean, the biggest thing I probably drove is, a boat trailer behind something. And I see this a little bit bigger than a boat trailer.
Farrell is due to get out in 2 weeks and is not only ready, but now trained to shift into a new career. Bob Lawrence, 10 News.
Aside from Troops to Truckers, there are programs for energy as well as the oil and gas industry. We have a link to learn more on the red TV button at 10news.com.